promotion. Why say so? AKA their father.
From motivationals
to news
to sports and talk,
we'll give you all you need to make the best of your day.
On the break of dawn, 32 FM 94.9.
It is a beautiful Wednesday morning. Today is the 13th day in the 5th month of the year 2026. So saying good morning to everyone listening to us this morning. We hope we had a great night rest. It is another beautiful morning. Welcome to the show. My name is ADEOLA. IBRAHIM Factor-Key. This morning, we'll be making sense of the stories and making rounds on our national dailies. We'll kickstart with the front pages, and thereafter we move on to the conversation segment. We'll pick few stories as our hot topic for the morning, and we'll have our insight for analysts to make sense of those questions begging for answers. And at some point, we'll open the studio lines for you to be a part of the show. But the good thing is you can join the show early enough by going on Facebook and searching for 32FM 949 Fenye. You can go there, drop your comment, share the video, and let's reach a quite number of people. Without further ado, let's go straight into our national dailies. I'll kickstart with the Punch newspaper. The next story this morning, we have a lot of political stories this morning. Pre-primary screening. Tension mount as APC panels disqualify over 150 aspirant. Anambra class security advice of sexual misconduct allegations. British Nigerian convict flees UK after mistaken prison release. Gunmen abduct 3 family members in Ogun community. Fake job offer led me to kidnappers dead. Unijos graduate narrate. Soludo reject regalia request for clerics. Still on the Punch, the business scene, Dangote export 1.66 billion liters of fuel amid the U.S.-Iran tensions. Governor for your state, Makinde, may join 2027 presidential race on Thursday. That's tomorrow. Nigeria misses OPEC oil production quota again. Medical report, outrage as EFCC operatives assault UNIUYO doctor workers. NDC pegs their presidential form at 60 million naira. Primaries owed May 29. Still on the Punch newspaper, 2027, no alliance with APC. Wike-backed PDP insists. ADC reps aspirant pledges to liberate constituency. And Quarter John's energies 14.5 billion naira suit till June 3rd. And we'll move away from that and check out what the Vanguard is saying this morning. On the Vanguard this morning, APC knockout day, 30 governors, 88 senators, 242 House of Representative members, and 2,620 others. No fate today. 2027, British government has no preferred candidate, says envoy. Food crisis driven in by insecurity. Weak policy implementation coming from stakeholders. Petrol consumption jumps 10.8% to 52.4 million, defies higher pump prices. FX infractions. EFCC collects over 1,000 bank accounts, prints investigation to 16. Nigeria's net forex inflow rises 11% to $66.23 billion. NUT reject federal government UTME waiver for NCE admission. 2027, I think we took that already, about the British government saying they have no preferred candidate in Nigeria. And this one again, it was on the Punch. Our fake job offer led to my abduction in Zamfara, coming from Unijos graduate. 2027, annual state actualization tied to Nwoko's return, Organa says. All right, let's move away from the Vanguard and see what the cables are saying. All right, on the cables for the petrol barometer story, NMDPRA Dangote refinery accounted for 79% of petrol consumed in Nigeria in the month of April. Import dropped 37%. EFCC operatives storm University of Uyo Teaching Hospital, arrest cardiothoracic surgeon. And he mentioned how their operatives were stoned while making lawful inquiries at the University of Uyo Teaching Hospital. Gowon says, my autobiography aims to clarify my Civil War policies, not reopen old wounds. Castina-bound Max Air flight returns to Abuja after crew detects engine anomaly. We have the pictures of Wike visiting UWAT days after APC screening of River State House of Assembly aspirant. President Bola Tinubu approves Nigeria's bid to host the 2027 CAF Awards ceremony. UTME waiver for NCE. ND candidates will increase admissions by 1.5 million, says Alausa. Coup plot, suspect made confessional statement voluntarily. Witness tells court. Now to the Nation newspaper. The lead story is coming from President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. He says Nigeria to spend $11.6 billion on debt servicing this year. National Prayer Summit holds tomorrow. Sheyi Makinde gets kudos for impacting Oyo. Resident to Ayedatiwa resume Oba selection. NISO to curb energy theft, 6 improved power supply. Why NACA investigate EPI's London incident. And also hundreds of terrorists killed in troops offensive. And also this is a report, Dangote supplied 40.7 million litres of petrol in the month of April. We'll check the final paper for the morning before we go on a first commercial break. ADC wants alleged 800 billion FAC diversion probed as federal government seeks fresh loans. Repentant Boko Haram members to swear Quran oath. We have NISO warns of misinformation over grade instability. Amnesty alleges military airstrike on Zamfara market claimed 100 lives. Alhaji Atiku Abubakar kicks. Import has grown as the Middle East crisis almost stalled train supply. And 2026 Hajj, Max Air reschedules air flight of Kano pilgrims. All right, exactly 39 minutes gone past 6. We'll go on a break, and when we come back from the break, we'll bring on Elder Femi Olukule to ask questions begging for answer. But I'd like to remind you again that you can drop your reaction before you forget that reaction. Drop it there and be rest assured that we'll take those comments during the course of the show. It is still Break It Down pay-per-view on 32 FM 94.9. We'll be back shortly.
By joy.
Got that right.
Powered by laughter. Woo-hoo! We are 32 FM 94.9 Ibadan.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so this is Jolly Johnny on the streets. How well do you know Maggi chicken flavor? Oh yeah, spell celery.
S-E-L-A
Celery. Bros, you want turn am to salary? Okay, spell turmeric.
TURMERIC.
Yes, so.
Turmeric.
Correct. 1 carton of Maggi chicken flavor for you.
Maggi chicken flavor with onions, celery, and turmeric. My game changer.
ọ̀rọ̀ kan gbé mi lọ́kàn sẹ́ o. kankan fẹ́ yí padà. ọ̀nà tuntun wà níwájú wa. bóyá náà ẹsẹ̀ lẹ̀. wá ọ̀nà tirẹ̀ tó ló ṣe é ṣe. kankan fẹ́ yí padà. hero hunter ti dé fún ọ o. ó yá lọ ra hero hunter bike. àfi ọlọ́kàn balẹ̀ o. hero hunter bike. kò dẹ̀ ní jẹ́pọ̀ rárá. hero hunter bike. ó dẹ̀ lè sáré gidi gan-an. hero hunter bike.
má fowó rẹ ṣòfò pẹ̀lú Hero Hunter Bike Kickstart Alloy tuntun tí a ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ṣe. ó ti wà báyìí lọ́dọ̀ àwọn oníṣòwò wa tí ó súnmọ́. rìn jìnnà ná owó díẹ̀. fún àlàyé sí kàn sí wa lórí ẹ̀rọ yìí 0800-800-8080.
Oya shoppers, make una hear correct gist. Maggi chicken flavor promo don land o.
Buy Maggi chicken flavor 50 double cubes pack and get 10 extra cubes free.
Yes o, and if you buy small 10 double cubes pack, you go get 4 cubes free.
Na double rich chicken taste, more enjoyment and more value for your money.
No carry last o, rush go your nearest shop now and ask for Maggi chicken flavor promo pack before e finish. Me and Maggi, so good together.
OneXBet, where sports come alive. Join the game and promo on the site or app. Win an iPhone 16 and cash prizes up to 750,000 naira. Enter promo code Nigeria on and boost your game. OneXBet, game on, together in the game. Bet responsibly. 18 plus. T's and C's apply.
Ṣadé kù sí ọkọ mi. Mo bí yàrá ìgbàlejò mi àti yàrá ìdáná mi ṣe mọ́ tí wọ́n dàbí titun.
Màámi.
Ṣùgbọ́n dúró náà, ó ṣe fi hypo nu ilẹ̀ àti tábìlì pẹ̀lú àwọn ibi tá a ti ń dáná yìí.
Hypo kẹ̀.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, àwọn kòkòrò àìfojúrí kì í gbà lẹ́rọ̀. Torí náà làwa náà ṣe gbọ́dọ̀ máa pèsè ààbò lójoojúmọ́ pẹ̀lú hypo.
Má gbà fáwọn kòkòrò àìfojúrí, dáàbò bo ilé rẹ pẹ̀lú hypo.
Kí ló ń sún ọpọ́n ìrẹsì jọ̀lọ́ọ̀fù lọ sípele ìgbádùn tó ga? Ṣé tí wọ́n bá sè é pẹ̀lú kóró náà fún adùn tó kà màmá yẹn ni? Tàbí tẹ́ ẹ bá jẹ́ pẹ̀lú ojúlówó sàláàdì Nàìjíríà, èso kábéèjì, kárọ̀tì, lẹ́tùsì, àtẹ̀wà oníkíndìnrín díẹ̀.
Ó ní láti jẹ́ méjèèjì. Ṣé jollof rice rẹ pẹ̀lú adùn kóró náà kí o wá jẹ́ pẹ̀lú ọ̀pọ̀ ẹ̀fọ́. Ó yá jẹ́ kí ọ̀pọ̀ oúnjẹ rẹ gbé pẹ́ẹ́lí. Lónìí, jẹun tó dáa.
When I'm hungry and I need a quick meal, something crunchy, creamy and tasty. 𝐃𝐈𝐒 mix is just all I need.
𝐃𝐈𝐒 mix just the way I like it. Gary creamer and sugar, just the way I like it. 𝐃𝐈𝐒 mix.
Gary soaking made easy. Enjoy at school, home or work.
𝐃𝐈𝐒 3-in-1 Gary mix. Just add water and enjoy.
Gary mix.
Oya shoppers, make una hear correct gist. Maggi chicken flavor promo don land o.
Buy Maggi chicken flavor 50 double cubes pack and get 10 extra cubes free.
Yes o, and if you buy small 10 double cubes pack, you go get 4 cubes free.
Na double rich chicken taste, more enjoyment and more value for your money.
No carry last o, rush go your nearest shop now and ask for Maggi chicken flavor promo pack before e finish. Me and Maggi, so good together.
Now this smart cash way they know they chat shishi. No be cha. Now ADEOLA smart cash. Steady on my lane, every payment seamless. No hidden charges, everything transparent. Star 939 hash oh yeah, clock it. No be cha. I'm on a zero charges. I'm on a zero charge.
Zero charge if you testify. No be cho.
Every transfer smooth, no extra bidding, no shade.
No be cho.
Smart cash, na the way evidence stay, oh shade.
No be cho.
No be cho. No be cho.
Yes, so this is Jolly Johnny on the streets. How well do you know Maggi chicken flavor? Oh yeah, spell celery.
𝐶�ELARY.
Celery. Bros, you want turn am to salary? Okay, spell turmeric.
TURMERIC.
Yes, so.
Turmeric.
Correct. 1 carton of Maggi chicken flavor for you.
Maggi chicken flavor with onions, celery, and turmeric. My game changer.
With love from Power Oil, from sizzling pans to winning plates, MasterChef Nigeria is here. Watch as Nigeria's finest home cooks battle it out. Don't miss this moment. Watch now every Sunday at 7 p.m. on DSTV channel 151 and 154. Power Oil, headline sponsor of MasterChef Nigeria.
Power oil, hey, power oil.
Happiness is a choice that we want you to make always. Choose to be happy. Choose 32 FM 94.9 Ibadan.
All right, welcome back to Break It On Paper Review on 32 FM 94.9. It is 47 minutes gone past 6. Now we're moving on to the conversation segment. Like I said at the start of the show, that we'll pick a few stories as the hot topic for the morning. This morning, we're joined by our in-house analyst, Elder Femi Olukunle. Good morning, Elder.
ADEOLA, good morning to you.
Good to be here again with you in the studio. I bought a different studio.
Thank you very much.
Yes, good morning once again.
Thank you.
All right, I would like us to start with this interesting headline about repentant terrorists. I mean, this conversation has been on for years now. I don't know if repentant and terrorists can stand together outside the shores of Costa. What's this place called now? The prison. The new name for the prison is called the Correctional Center, right? So let's take the headline. It says repentant terrorists swear oaths with Quran before reintegration. That's coming from Borno State government. The story says the Borno State government has allayed the fears that many repentant terrorists reintegrated into society after rehabilitation and de-radicalization program would go back into terrorism. The state government noted that a key part of the program is that they will swear by the Quran, a strategy considered strong enough to prevent them from taking up arms again. The State Commissioner for Women Affairs and Social Development, Zuwaira Gambo, stated this in an interview with News Central Television aired on Monday, saying that taking an oath with the Holy Quran without adhering to his ass implication, it says, when you come through us, through all the processes of the Borno model, the last thing they do is that they take oaths with the Quran, and once you swear by the Quran, you know the implication. So they say people who assume that this repentant terrorist will go back to the bush. Well, she said they may, but they are dead on arrival. So it's not even about whether they have been certified or we trust them or not. But according to them, the Quran is enough for them to not go back to the bush, and that's one of the process of rehabilitating them and de-radicalizing all the repentant terrorists. My question, we all know that politicians also swear before they take office in Nigeria. We know that people swear in court. But do you think swearing by, we're not doing the Quran conversation, we're doing the conversation about swearing. Do you think even swearing does anything to Nigerians? And also with Borno authorities saying that repentant terrorists now swear oath before reintegration. How effective and reliable are such measures in guaranteeing genuine radicalization? And how do you balance reconciliation effort with the fears and the trauma of the victims and affected communities?
I just want to say that government is fooling itself by making those people to swear.
Borno State government?
Yes. They fooled themselves by making them to swear with Quran. What religion did they profess when they were killing people? When they were burning people's houses? Were they alien to Quran? When they were slaughtering people, killing people, taking people's property, and then doing all sorts of things, swimming against the tide. I mean, working against the Federal Republic of Nigeria, and by extension, that state. You see, Adeola, this thing reminds me of what a late lawyer in my church said. We were in a Sunday school class one morning, and he said there was a case. Some people stole, they had taken over some people's ancestral land in a particular portion of Ogun State. And they came to court, and the Muslims swore by Quran before the judge. Christians swore by the Bible before the judge. So they had brought a woman, an elderly woman from the village, to come and testify. And they wanted to put the woman on oath. And they asked her, what religion are you professing? The woman said, I'm a traditional religion believer. And they gave her cutlass to swear by. The woman held the cutlass and looked at it and said, I cannot swear. I cannot swear falsely. Ogun will be angry. Because the woman had been tutored what to say by those people who had taken over people's land. And the woman told the court before the judge that I cannot swear falsely because Ogun will be angry. Now, who is a religionist out of the three of them? Christian has sworn by the Bible falsely. Muslim has sworn by the Quran falsely. And that was how the judge was able to pronounce sentence correctly. So, just like you rightly said, among those of them that are politicians who does not swear before getting to office, are the people, are Nigerians getting what is expected of these people to be given to them? Nigerians are not getting dividends of democracy by these people who had sworn by Bible and Quran. So swearing by Quran, by those terrorists, or you may call them repentant terrorists, we are just fooling ourselves, honestly. Because to me, I see it as somebody trying to use sponge and soap to wash away the spots on the skin of a leopard. So what amount of sponge, soap and water are you going to use to clean its skin? So even if you say they should swear, what about the people they have sent to IDP camps? What about the houses they have burnt? What about the lives they have taken? So, and then for the Borno State government is not God. It's not God that is going to put these people to justice according to what they have done. So, I think government is fooling itself by saying that by tagging some people repentant terrorists. They have worked against the constitution of this country, and they must be dealt with according to the laws of this country. So leave judgment to God. When they get to heaven, God will either pardon them or punish them. It is not for government of Nigeria or government of any state to pardon them. Let them face the music. Let them be judged according to the laws of the land. So what the Borno State government did is to encourage others to do more, because at least they will say they will pardon us so long they ask us to swear by the Quran. So we are just fooling ourselves, and it shows that government is not ready to put a decisive end to terrorism and senseless killings in this country.
All right, now I know we talk about having security off from the exclusive list and introducing state police. Do you think the state police will be well handled by the government? Because this is coming from the Borno State government having to de-radicalize, reintegrate terrorists. Do you think if you leave security to the ideas of the state government, do you think it will give us the desired result? Looking at what is going on in Borno State,
I've always told you. I mean, not you. I've always said it rather, that state police will not solve the problem we are having in this country. It will only ameliorate it. Because we don't expect the police to chase these terrorists in the forest. They are just to maintain law and order. So they cannot 100% solve the problem. The people that are trained to go into forest are the soldiers, are the military. So, and there is nobody in this country that can tell us that the military does not know the locations of these people. People that local government chairmen go to meet in the forest. People that give their children, they give their children out in marriage in the forest. I mean, these terrorists. And government officials go there to felicitate with them. Governors take selfies with them. traditional rulers give them traditional titles. So who is fooling who in this country? So if we have state police, I personally don't see the state and those state police personnel chasing these people in the forest. Police are not trained to wage wars. They are trained to maintain law and order. So it is the work of the military to do. But the question we will ask is that is the military we have in this country, is it adequately given the wherewithal to fight this war? That's number one. Two, are they freed to face these people headlong? Because in a situation where even we have some members of the military saying that we don't have orders to kill them, or where you have some of the military men who are apologetic, who are sympathetic to the cause of the terrorists, telling their colleagues, you are killing them too much, don't stop killing them. And so you have some people who call themselves professors who are saying that you have to forgive them and give them money, as you have given amnesty to people in Niger Delta. That professor, the question you will ask him is what Niger Delta people are asking for, or no, let's say we're asking for, is it the same as what these people are asking for? And by the way, what exactly are the terrorists asking for? If they say that they don't have money, they don't have education, whose duty is it to give them education? Is it not the duty of their state governments? Now, if their state governments collected allocations as from federal government, just like the eastern governors and western governors collected allocations, what did they do with their own allocation? Why did they create Al-Majiri syndrome in that place? Why did they not send them to school? So if they want to get angry, they should be angry with their state governors and not with the Federal Republic of Nigeria, not with President Tinubu.
Okay. All right. I mean, you can head on to our Facebook page. The question is, I mean, second chances sometimes are inevitable, but should terrorists be given second chances? Should terrorists be reintegrated into the society? That's the question today. You can go to Facebook and drop that comment. All right, let's move on to the education sector. Education is very, very, very important. The story says NUT rejects federal government UTME waiver for NCE admission. The Nigerian Union of Teachers, NUT, has strongly opposed the federal government decision to exempt candidates seeking admission into the Nigerian Certificate in Education (NCE) program from writing the Unified Tertiary Matriculation Examination (UTME), warning that the policy could further weaken standards in the teaching profession. It lamented the declining quality of candidates seeking admission into colleges of education, and it said many of the country's brightest students now preferred universities and other tertiary institutions. They're now leaving NCE program as a fallback option for unsuccessful candidate. That's what NUT is saying, because they said this trend is dangerous to the future of education. There's people that, if you go to schools now, you have students. What do you want to become when you grow up? Before you can see a student tell you, I want to be a teacher, and that's the truth. Let's try it. Go to schools this morning and ask them, who wants to be a teacher here? You probably get just a student in a class. So what the NUT is saying is that most of the time, people who teach is always like, oh, there's no job outside. Let me go and teach in one secondary school. Let me go to primary school. My question to you, does this reflect, legitimate concerns about maintaining academic standards?
I think NUT is double speaking. Oh. They are talking about quality. They are talking about lack of interest of people that go into education. We discussed it here yesterday. When they say people don't have genuine interest to become teachers, yes, it is true. Because I said it here yesterday that the practical example is to go to Faculty of Education in the University of Ibadan, at the University of Ibadan. Ask those students how many of them genuinely offered to become teachers. You see that you won't have a pass mark. So it is those who wanted to become a journalist. They wanted to go to CLA. They wanted to go to medical school. They wanted to become go to engineering. That couldn't go. That you find most of them that you find there. Okay. Now,
Adolfemi, I'm sorry to cut you short. Let's go on a break. When we come back, we'll continue the conversation. Because you said they're contradicting, but I'm trying to make sense of that part that you're saying. Because when you say that they don't want to teach, and also that they should increase. I think when you don't have what to do, that's when you do what you don't want to do at the end of the day. But we'll come back to make sense of it. Okay. It is still Break It Down Paper Review on 32 FM 94.9.
Feel better about your life. 32 FM, 94.9, the antidote to depression.
Yes, so this is Jolly Johnny on the streets. How well do you know Maggi chicken flavor? Oh yeah, spell celery.
S-E-L-A-R-I-E. Celery.
Bros, you want turn am to salary? Okay, spell turmeric.
T-U-R-M-E-R-I-C.
Yes, so
turmeric.
Correct. 1 carton of Maggi chicken flavor for you.
Maggi chicken flavor with onions, celery, and turmeric. My game changer.
Attention kids, are you ready to become amazing?
Yes, Captain Amazing!
So, what do?
We take our Amazing Day cereal!
Can't hear you!
We take our Amazing Day cereal!
That's right! Nurture your kids with the Golden Penny Amazing Day cereal, which contains protein, fiber, calcium, and vitamin A. I am Captain Amazing, and with Golden Penny Amazing Day cereal, amazing kids become amazing-nators. Golden Penny Amazing Day cereal. Nurture their amazing.
I'm in love.
I'm in love. Sonia tomato sachet. Yes, it's true. I love Sonia tomato sachet. The color is so red, so thick, so tasty. When I use it for my stew, jollof or spaghetti, the color shines brighter and food becomes tastier. Sonia tomato sachet makes meals delicious.
Oh yeah, shoppers, make una hear correct gist. Maggi chicken flavor promo don land o.
Buy Maggi chicken flavor 50 double cubes pack and get 10 extra cubes free.
Yes o, and if you buy small 10 double cubes pack, you go get 4 cubes free.
Na double rich chicken taste, more enjoyment and more value for your money.
No carry last o. Rush go your nearest shop now and ask for Maggi chicken flavor promo pack before e finish. Me and Maggi, so good together.
ọ̀rọ̀ kan gbé mi lọ́kàn sẹ́ o. kankan fẹ́ yí padà. ọ̀nà tuntun wà níwájú wa. bóyá náà ẹsẹ̀ lẹ̀. wá ọ̀nà tirẹ̀ tó ló ṣe é ṣe. kankan fẹ́ yí padà. hero hunter ti dé fún ọ o. ó yá lọ ra hero hunter bike. àfi ọlọ́kàn balẹ̀ o. hero hunter bike. kò dẹ̀ ní jẹ́pọ̀ rárá. hero hunter bike. ó dẹ̀ lè sáré gidi gan.
Má fi fowó rẹ ṣòfò. Má fowó rẹ ṣòfò. Pẹ̀lú Hero Hunter Bike Kickstart Alloy tuntun tí a ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ṣe. Ó ti wà báyìí lọ́dọ̀ àwọn oníṣòwò wa tí ó súnmọ́. Rìn jìnnà, ná owó díẹ̀. Fún àlàyé sí, kàn sí wa lórí ẹ̀rọ yìí 0800-800-8080.
Attention kids, are you ready to become amazing?
Yes, Captain Amazing!
So, what do?
We take our Amazing Day cereal!
Can't hear you!
We take our Amazing Day cereal!
That's right! Nurture your kids with the Golden Penny Amazing Day cereal, which contains protein, fiber, calcium, and vitamin A. I am Captain Amazing, and with Golden Penny Amazing Day cereal, amazing kids become amazing-nators. Golden Penny Amazing Day cereal. Nurture their amazing.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni bá pa mí tí mo nílò oúnjẹ ní kíákíá. Ohun tó fẹ́ tó ní wàrà tó tún ládùn o. Kivo Gari mix ni mo nílò.
Kivo Gari mix gẹ́lẹ́ bí mo ṣe fẹ́ sí. Gàrí kírìmà àti ṣúgà gẹ́lẹ́ bí mo ṣe fẹ́ sí. Kivo Gari mix.
Gàrí mímu di rọrùn. Jẹ̀gbádùn nílé ìwé nínú ilé àti ibi iṣẹ́.
Gàrí Kivo 3-in-1. Omi nìkan ló kù kó fi kún.
Kivo
Gary Mix.
Oh yeah, shoppers, make una hear correct gist. Maggi chicken flavor promo don land o.
Buy Maggi chicken flavor 50 double cubes pack and get 10 extra cubes free.
Yes o, and if you buy small 10 double cubes pack, you go get 4 cubes free.
Na double rich chicken taste, more enjoyment and more value for your money.
No carry last o. Rush go your nearest shop now and ask for Maggi chicken flavor promo pack before e finish. Me and Maggi, so good together.
Ó yá, ẹ gbáradì ẹ̀yin ọmọdé wọ̀nyí. Ṣé ẹ ṣetán láti di ẹni olókìkí ńlá?
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, Captain Amazing!
Nígbà náà, kí la ní láti ṣe?
A ó máa jẹ Amazing Day cereal wa.
Mi ò gbọ́ yín o.
A ó máa jẹ Amazing Day cereal wa.
bẹ́ẹ̀ni ṣètọ́jú àwọn ọmọ rẹ pẹ̀lú golden penny amazing day cereal tí ó kún fún èròjà aṣaralóore bíi protein fibre calcium àti vitamin A. èmi ni captain amazing pẹ̀lú ìrànlọ́wọ́ golden penny amazing day cereal àwọn ọmọ yóò di olókìkí ńlá tí mú orí wú láwùjọ ìyẹn amazinators golden penny amazing day cereal ṣètọ́jú àwọn ọmọ yìí fún ọjọ́ ọ̀la tí ó dára.
Yes, so this is Jolly Johnny on the streets. How well do you know Maggi chicken flavor? Oh yeah, spell celery.
SELARIE. Celery.
Bros, you want turn am to salary? Okay, spell turmeric.
TURMERIC.
Yes, so
Turmeric.
Correct. One carton of Maggi chicken flavor for you.
Maggi chicken flavor with onions, celery, and turmeric. My game changer.
Now this smart cash way, they know they chat shishi. No be cha cha cha, now 𝐿 smart cash. Steady on my lane, every payment seamless. No hidden charges, everything transparent. Star 939 hash, oh yeah, clock it. No be cha cha cha, I'm on a zero charges. Zero charge, if you testify. No be cha cha cha. Every transfer smooth, no extra billing, no shade. No be cha cha cha. Smart cash, na the way evidence stay, oh shade. No be cha cha cha. No be cha cha cha. No be cha cha cha.
Over the air or over the counter, we're the best medicine you can get.
32 FM 94.9.
Welcome back to the show. 7 minutes gone past 7. We asked you having the conversation surrounding our national dailies. Before we went on that break, we're talking about NUT rejecting federal government UTME waiver for NC admission. Can we just, close on that?
Thank you very much. So, I started from saying, by saying that
NUT.
they are double speaking.
Yes, you did.
Okay. Now, for them to say that people who don't really have interest, who don't have genuine interest, are going into education, they see it as the last option. It is very, very correct. And that is why we have lackadaisical attitudinal demonstration by those who say they are teachers. Most of them are so lackadaisical. They don't take that job as it should be taken. So that is on the one side. On the other side, they cannot claim that because federal government says NCE people should not write JAMB, and that will give us low quality teacher. It is not correct.
Oh,
okay. It is not correct. Okay. It's not correct because I remember during my own time when I wanted to go to College of Education, nobody forced me. I chose to go to College of Education, Ogun State College of Education in Ijebode. And before I went to that place, I wrote entrance examination of that school and that of Lagos State College of Education by myself. And I passed the two, and I chose which one to attend. So, and I remember that it was that school that organized that exam for itself. And the school got the best out of the applicants. And I went into teaching. I enjoyed teaching. I don't want somebody to call me a deserter, that I deserted teaching. I chose to leave teaching when I discovered that government was rude to teachers, parents were rude to teachers, students were unruly. And I told myself that I didn't want to become a vice principal, not to talk of becoming a principal of a school. And I went to my second love, which is journalism, because I was an editor way back in secondary school.
Okay.
So I came. Even as an editor in journalism, I even taught in university. I went back to my first love. I taught at Caleb University. I taught mass comm there before I said, okay, let me leave that one and concentrate on my job. So teaching is a noble profession, and that government has said don't applicants should not write JAMB does not suppose getting dollars and people who are disinterested in that profession. Let each school take care of its entry point to ensure that no dollars or people disinterested come inside. Let them take care of their entry points. Okay. So for NC to, I mean, for NUT to be saying what they said now,
Okay.
I disagree vehemently.
All right. So what NUT is basically saying is that, like, what should be the case is that the best candidate of UTMA should be the ones that will get admission for NCE and not otherwise. That teaching is a noble profession. And Tunja Lausa, Minister of Education, says that UTMA granting them exemption would increase the number of Nigerians admitted to tertiary institutions by 1.5 million.
I think JAMB just wants to shed load.
Okay.
So that's just it.
All right, let's move on to political state. We have a lot of stories. I would have loved to talk about Wike, talking about, building houses for judges. It's not a way to buy judges. So we'll talk about that shortly. Before then, let's talk about Governor of your state. They say he may join the 2027 presidential race tomorrow. The Oyo State Governor Seyi Makinde may formally declare his presidential ambition during a rally built for the ancient Makpo Hall in Ibadan Southeast local government area of Oyo State on Thursday. And this event is tagged Unity Mega Rally Ibadan and is expected to serve as the official launch of Makinde's anticipated 2027 presidential bid. How do you feel about this headline? I don't think I have a question. I don't want to have a question.
Sincerely, it's a welcome development.
Oh, really?
One, Makinde is a Nigerian. Two, the constitution guarantees that he can aspire to become whatever he likes that is legitimate in the country. And to aspire to become the president of Nigeria is a legitimate desire. So nothing stops him. President Bola Tinubu was a governor in Lagos State, and today is the president of the country. So there's nothing stopping him. Those who are going to judge him, whether they want him or not, are the electorate. They are
but this imagine, does this signal a new generation of national contenders, or it's just it's just intensifying the growing interest in the 2027 election? We have a conversation about Peter Obi and Latin. Now having Makinde join.
Honestly, we need more of Makinde.
Okay.
Because the era of these our great grandfathers who are in the office should go. We want younger generation, fresh blood, younger blood to be in the saddle. So let our grandfathers go and sit down and be giving them advice. So we need more of Seyi Makinde to aspire to become president of this country or to take over. I have always said it. My own generation should be rounding off. We should be in power and we should be rounding off. The next generation after us should be warming up to take over from us. But my generation is not even in government. So my generation has been permanently sidelined.
So what are the generations that are in power?
Our fathers and grandfathers.
When elder is saying for
our
what?
Father, yes.
If we call you elder, then what do you call them?
If I am elder, I know my age. I know that I told you that my generation should be rounding off.
Okay.
Getting ready to hand over to the next generation. But the generations before us are still in power. So they don't have business being in power. So if we now have, my generation is senior to Seyi Makinde's generation. So if we have people like Seyi Makinde aspiring to become president of this country, it's a welcome development.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Also, tomorrow, Makinde is expected to unveil aspirants seeking state and national elective position on the platform of the APM, and they'll be unveiling the political alliance between the People's Democratic Party and the Allied People's Movement. We'll be here to see how tomorrow unfolds. The numbers are opened 0906 2000 949 or 0809 7000 949 0809 7000 949. We'll also talk about Adebayo Adelabu's declaration yesterday. Hello, good morning. Good to have you on the show.
Kule.
All right,
Good
Mr.
morning.
Good to have you, Mr. Kule. Let's hear you.
It's
Sir.
okay. Kule, it is actually our great ancestors that are in power, if I will even support you more. Then it just tells us the kind of people we are. I'm sorry with all due, we are like comedians with all due respect in this part of the world. Listening to that commissioner saying they swear by the Bible or the Quran, that is what makes it. It just tells us our way of doing things. From the part of my word, we say, who do us this thing? Something is really wrong with us and the way we reason. Politicians swear with all these things, yet they loot. Something is wrong with us. Good morning.
All right, thank you so much, Mr. Okay. 0906 200949 or 0809 700949. Hello, good morning. Good to have you. Hello, good morning. Good morning, sir. What's the name?
This is the Adipo Secondary from Akata.
All right, Prince, let's hear you.
I group the analyst. You see, somebody like Governor Shimon today should be a president of this country. That is a fact. We still need more of him in power. No perfect human being. No perfect thing. But we need somebody like him. Why? Because this one has done well. And I believe we can replicate such at the federal level. That's my own submission. Good morning.
Okay. All right, thank you, Prince Bumi Adefusi.
Hello, good morning, Diola.
Good morning, sir. Good
morning to our analysts in the studio. More divine power to every sir. Sulaiman Sherry calling from Nara.
Good to have you.
Like what the last caller said and what the analyst said. See, if you can see people like Makinde and others that they want to contest for president position in this country, I think it's a welcome development because we need the young leaders, innovative leaders, visionary leaders who can turn something around for the betterment of this country. We can't continue to be voting the set of Tinubu over 70 years, 80 years. You truly want development for this country. Even as a fans, they are president. So this is someone that we can see the impact in Oyo State. I can recollect in 2019 when he came on board, our IGR is on Oyo State, 1.2 billion. But thank God now that it's close to 10 billion. That means you do something for the betterment of this state. So that means if you can reflect that in the center, it will also be good development. Thank God this 2027 election, you have other political parties, will not be only APC as a party. That means when you are talking about democracy, we must be able to have our choice, our sense of belonging to vote for anyone that you want. That's my own submission. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Mr. Sulaiman Sharif. 0809 7949 or 0906 2009. Let's take this and go back to the conversation. Hello, good morning. Good to have you.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, sir. What's the name?
Hello, good morning.
Hello, sir. We can hear you. What's your name?
Yeah, my name is Ade from UI.
All right, Mr. Ade.
On the issue of terrorists, that it's on rapid now, and Governor Sulum is saying that by the time you swear to Quran, you are free. I want to tell those. I want to express my personal opinion.
Okay.
If it's about bad governance, about this government, you even better. Those that are shouting on your mandate return, are we thinking that if these people should win again by next year, are we not going to be negotiating with terrorists in Yoruba land? I learned yesterday that family of three were kidnapped in the Jebu axis of Yoruba land. Are we not suspecting something? People that are relating and rehabilitating terrorists under their government, in the 8 years, what will happen to entire country, my brother? Let us take away tribe and religion, no? Those are the best of today.
All right, thank you so much, Mr. Day from UI. 0809 7949 or 0906 2009. Okay, I said I was going to go back to the conversation. But let me take this one before we go. Hello, good morning. Good to have you.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir. What's the name?
This is Alaba from Akala.
All right, Mr. Alaba. Welcome.
All right, I would like to say to what that my brother said. He said the government. How would I even put it? These people, if we are to push these people, you see, the 𝐂𝐈𝐒 and co. Yes, they are good candidates, but to me, I would suggest that everybody should firstly go and get their voters card. No matter how it is, this country will prevail. We are going to win this one by the special grace of God. I want everybody to just go out. Go and collect your voters card first before anything. Let everybody have their voters card in their hand and let's see what is going to happen. Is it not for the power to be taken? No, we take the power by the special grace of God. Let everybody go and get their voters card and God will show face. God will show himself mighty in this country. Thank you. Good morning.
All right, thank you so much, Mr. Alaba, for that admonishment. I think that's important. Yes, we can talk or we talk, but if you don't have a voter's card, nothing can happen. Nothing. You can't do nothing with your voter's card. I think that's very important. All right, I don't think I want us to talk about. Do you want to talk about Adebayo Adelabu's declaration yesterday? He spoke against consensus and all of that.
You see, I have always said that every Nigerian that is 18 and above can vote and be voted for.
Yeah.
So ADEOLA has an inalienable right to say he wants to become the governor of your state. Very beautiful. Is going to be assessed by the electorate, the people of your state, whether they like him or not. So I don't have anything against him. However, this consensus of a thing, I've always gone against it, and I'm still going against it, because it will rob the electorate of the brightest and the best. Because when one Baba sits down at the corner and says that is the person you are going to vote for, so we are coming back to the era of Baba Sokpe. One Baba will take a huge amount of money from politician and say that is the person you are going to vote for. We have seen it in the past, even in Oyo State here. So let all of them that are aspiring to become whatever they want to become, let them go to the top. Let them contest and let us pick the brightest and the best out of them. Because if Baba Sokpe's candidate is the one that we have voted for, he's not accountable to us, he's accountable to Baba.
All right. I mean, there's a story about Mammoth Crowd, the full lovers of Adebayo Adelabu yesterday. A lot of videos here and there. But I think just like Mr. Alaba mentioned, if you don't have a voter's card, no matter the crowd, it doesn't...
That crowd doesn't even mean anything. It could be rented. It could be anything. It could be people who like to watch the going on. So it doesn't matter.
All right, let's take some comment on Facebook. We have Samson Ademuago. It says, good morning to you in the studio. Those that are teachers today don't want to be teachers, but found themselves in this profession because there's no job opportunities. All right, thank you. Mr. Okedi Robatale says, GSM, you are welcome if actually you would declare your intention as president of the country. Your boys already ganusile to feed fat. You're qualified to rule the country at the highest level. I don't know what the ganusile is. All right, Oluwaserin says there is nothing wrong with Adelabu contesting for governor in your state. But to me, his manifesto lacks clear value, and his record as the Minister of Power already speaks for him. Oyo people do not want a return of darkness, and I believe the people knows better now. All right, let the people decide. Okay, about today says the government is yet to justify why UTME was exempted for some courses. It is not convincing enough. The policy of 150 mag has a cutoff point into university is ridiculous. Everyone can go into university. Our technical colleges should be well catered for. I found it very funny when specialized universities are allowed to offer some courses not meant for them. For instance, what business does agriculture universities have to do with medical courses? Okay, a lot is going on in the education sector. Rashida Aderita says, good morning. We have Taiwo Ajao Ogwati. Thank you from your state. Adewumi Kazim Adekas, good morning. Dr. Mrs. Maholibar from Owerri says, security is not just absence of war, but more in modern perception, the ability of government and institutions to live up to its obligation to the people. Failure to provide water, shelter, education, employment, healthcare, power, security, justice to the people calls to question the legitimacy of government. A government can be failed when there is a government without good governance, when industries are no longer functioning. She says it is where morality and leadership is scarce and does not positively touch or inspire the led, but remaining sensitive to the aspirations and yearnings. How did we degenerate to this level? That's a question asked by Dr. Mrs. Olibara. 0906 2000 949 or 0809 7,949. Those are the numbers to call to be a part of the show. Again, 0906 2000 949 or 0809 7,949. It is Break It Down paper review on 32 FM 94.9. I want us to maybe concisely, before then, talk about Wike. He says something about not being swayed by criticism. But before we talk about that, let's take this one. Please turn down your radio set. Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good to have you, sir. What's the
This
name?
is Joseph from Challenge.
All right, Mr. Joseph.
Please, I want the analyst. Is there a generation? What is the we want to know the generation it belongs to. And at the same time, what we are saying is not president of the world. We are talking of the president of the country. It's not for somebody just wake up and say you want to become. No. There must be, serious work. So let's know what we are doing. Thank you. Thank you.
Well, you don't know. When I meet you, Mr. Joseph, I will discuss my generation with you. I will not say it on air. But let me tell you one thing. the current president of France, Macron is a young man, and we have so many young men around the world.
Okay.
All these fathers that we have to pull them. Look at the president of Cameroon. He went to United Nations. He was to address them, and he was asking one of his aides, "Why are we here? What are we doing?" Because age is no longer on their side. Somebody who is 92 or 93, what is he looking for there? The president of Uganda has just been sworn in again, the 7th term. So what are they doing?
Okay.
So you now see that there is no development. We don't have development in those places.
Okay, let's take this.
Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, madam. What's your name?
Yeah, thank you. Ruth calling from Malakia.
Okay, let's hear you.
You know, there is nothing wrong with Governor 𝐶𝐈 contesting for president because his achievement in Oyo State shows strong leadership and good governance. So these are the kind of people we want at the national level. People that will listen to the masses and not the one we are experiencing under this administration. I just hope people get it right from 2027. Good morning.
All right, thank you so much, Madam Ruth. 26 minutes gone past 7. I'm not sure that we can sneak in any more calls. And I want to talk about the weekend theme. I'm sure it will pop up again. So let's let that rest. I would want your parting words this morning before we wrap up on the show, Elder.
Somebody called in a couple of minutes ago saying affirmatively that Nigeria will survive. And I believe him. Somehow we will survive. And just like he said, people should take their go and collect their PVC. It is true, and not only PVC. Please, because I've seen something on I saw it online. People are trying to buy people's PVC. Don't sell your PVC because of 2,000, 3,000, 5,000. Don't sell your PVC. Vote for somebody. Don't be coerced to vote for anybody. Vote according to your conscience. We are tired of suffering in the midst of plenty. So please, collect your PVC.
All right, thank you so much, Elder Femi Olukle. I like how you wrapped it up. We're tired of suffering in the midst of plenty. I'm not going to have plenty and we're suffering. I think that's the most painful suffering that you can suffer in this life. All right, thank you so much for being part of Break It Down Paper Review on 32 FM 94.9. My analyst has been Elder Femi Olukle. Thank you so much once again for joining the show. My name is ADEOLA IBRAHIM Fataki. Until we come in next time tomorrow, 6:30 to 7:30. It is still Break It Down Paper Review on 32 FM 94.9. Coming up